Hello and welcome back. I'm your host, Euclidean Mind, and we're going to be doing some Detective Grimoire, if I can say it right. And I'm joined in Discord by the wonderful Classic Crafty Gaming and Boo. Alright. So, let's dig in. Ooh. Ding dong. At the beginning. Headphones. Strongly recommended. Sound is important. You will need sound to properly experience the game. Ooh. Armor Games. I remember they did a whole bunch of indie games.
"2025 last night. A murder occurred in a remote part of this swamp. A small tourist attraction, deep within the heart of the marshes.
Hold on. A tourist attraction? Here? I don't get it. Why would anyone come here by choice?
I've explained this already. This area is famous.
Famous. All I read was that some idiot thought they saw an alien here 100 years ago.
Get your facts straight for once. We're talking about a creature that's lived in the swamp for over 60 years.
Okay, so it's a 60-year-old alien. I still don't see what matters.
If it matters to anyone, it's you. That creature is our prime suspect.
The murder suspect?
That's right. This is no Loch Ness monster. You need to be taking this seriously.
No, look, come on.
Seriously?
How am I supposed to arrest something that might not exist?
You've always enjoyed a challenge before. You can start by reading this.
Our case file? There's not a lot of it, is there?
As usual, we only know the bare essentials at this point.
Richard Remington, founder of tourist attraction Boggy's Bog, was found dead outside his office at 2045 last night. Exact cause of death unknown. 3 small wounds to the chest suggest an attack from a clawed creature. Slime around the wound and footprints found at the scene suggests the culprit was Boggy, the legendary swamp creature. Any of the 7 other people present in the swamp last night could hold vital information. Vital indeed, Boggy. Can I do a thing? Oh, would help if I had the mouse active. So here we go. We have the ticket for Boggy's Bog. Got a picture of the man right here. This is where his body was predisposed. Seems to be 1, 2, 3. Not 2, but 3 wounds and 3 footprints. Our culprit seems to resemble an amphibious creature of monstrous proportions.
Our murder victim, Richard Remington, he was in charge of this, tourist attraction. Boggy's Bog? What a name.
Boggy is the name of our creature. Well, nowadays it is.
You mean that stupid cartoon character? I've heard of him. That thing is our murder suspect?
There's more to Boggy than the cartoon character, I promise you. This is the place it all began.
Oh,
You'll
really?
find out soon enough.
And we shall find out. Chapter 1, A Swamp Full of Secrets. Bum bum bum.
Your case file is in the top right.
Oh, it is it? Next.
You can look at your clues and suspect profiles in here.
Really?
When you've collected some, of course.
Right on.
I'll stay and guard our boat, so if you're confused,
I usually am.
come back here and I'll help you.
I'll probably see you soon. No, I don't want to quit. Let's see something here. Let's move something.
What is this sorcery?
Alright,
What is this sorcery?
so now we're out of your way, so you can view the things down here and down over there. Okay. Suspects. Profiles of suspects. 4% complete. Clues. Suspicious objects. 2% complete. Notes gathered. 0%. Grimoire case files. 1%. Rank. Gormless Gumshoe. I better head to the crime scene first. It's on the west side of the swamp. Click and hold the back button.
That's where I need to go.
Oh.
I can switch to walk mode with the button in the bottom right.
Oh, can I?
And if I'm feeling confident,
More?
I can turn off those sparkly hit icons in the options menu.
I like them. We'll continue your direction.
Wow, you didn't get lost yet.
No, I only just got here. Who are you?
You don't remember.
No, I don't.
Of course, you're not great at remembering. I should be offended, though.
I've never seen you before. You're that weird girl from the fairground. I remember you, but I've been trying to forget. You're that weird girl from the fairground.
You're that weird girl from the fairground.
Saw your hat blow through here already. You must be slow, if it wouldn't even wait for you.
Well, if you'll let me, I'd better go after it. You can wait here and
You'll
behave.
get lost. I would never forgive myself if I let you go through without the map.
You have a map of the swamp?
Not anymore. I'm giving it to you.
You should really stay here. It's
She's
dangerous.
really giving us the
There's been a
business.
murder. Although I suppose you know all about it already?
They're saying it was the creature, but it can't be him. He doesn't seem like a killing sort of creature. Nope. He's a different sort of creature.
Wait, what do you mean? If you... she disappeared.
Curious.
I might pretend I imagined her.
Likely. So.
Is an opportunity for a photographic memento. The two characters are an explorer and Boggy himself. Are they... fighting?
Oh, it is, isn't it?
No clues, just mud. Ugh. It's an old statue of Boggy. His feet are hidden in a bucket of murky water.
Ooh.
Just an odd old tree.
Very perceptive.
I still don't quite understand why we have a tourist attraction here. Don't forget to use walk mode to move around.
I almost completely forgot. I wouldn't know if I had feet if you didn't tell me.
Just my luck, the gate's closed. Looks like I can move these metal latches around.
We sure can.
I should just have to slide at least one of them out of the bottom of the lock.
Just one.
Then I'll be able to get through this gate.
That's right.
Probably.
Maybe. La 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 la. Okay. Oh, I am so pleased by this. Oh, look at that. I get to do it. And then I can go like this. Come on. I want to get both of them.
I see it.
Hey, nice. I might get one of these from my office. This is the tourist attraction?
Maybe.
The whole thing just doesn't make sense
Get
to me.
through? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree with you, Mr. Detective Man.
Let's do some thinking.
Okay.
Drag any 2 stray thoughts into those slots at the bottom,
Okay.
and flick through the connecting statements in between
I'm following. I'm picking up what you're putting
to
down.
make a sentence.
Oh,
Tap the confirm button to try it out.
that wasn't what I was thinking.
I just have to focus my thoughts
It's way too hard.
and reach a conclusion.
I'll try.
Boggy's Bog seems like the middle of nowhere.
Okay. Blank is too stupid for blank to be smart. Warm, too big, too stupid, too remote. To make money, to have happened. To make money. Something for the murder. Warm enough was way too big. To make any money. Officer James is too stupid for the murder to someone? No, it doesn't make sense. Maybe you can help me out here, chat. To be so smart. Swamp is too remote for the tourist attraction to make money.
The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. It's really bugging me. What's the story behind this place? Apparently, there's a museum to the left and a cafe to the right. I'm not hungry though. This place is putting me off food.
I would agree. Oh, what's up, Juicy Baby? How you doing, my dude?
Apparently, there's a museum to the left and a cafe to the right. I'm not hungry though. This
Yes, it's putting me off too.
It's a fork in the road. How non-linear.
Non-linear indeed. Well, Mr. Detective Man, what's over here? Is it the cafe, perchance?
It's a fork in the road. How non-linear.
No audio currently. Alright, man. Glad to see you pop in. I didn't see. Were you streaming today?
There's a hollow part of the tree, right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside.
Too dark, you say? That is suspicious to me. Oh, we saw eyeballs.
There's a hollow part.
Show us eyeballs again. Come on. Like this. For them eyes. La 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 la. Fine, you're not gonna show us your eyes. Oh. You
There's a
son of a gun.
I should visit the crime scene before I do anything else.
Come on, the food can't be that bad. Let's go and get the cafe. Maybe they got some croissants?
I think Officer James said it was to the west.
Hang with the fam, but want to check the vibes. We'll raise audio soon. Ah, man. Cool, cool. I hope you and your fam are doing really good. In case they're watching. Hello, Juicy Spam.
A rather prominent tree stump looming over the wooden pathway.
Very prominent indeed.
It's hard to ignore.
I must add, I feel the same way.
These flower petals seem a little out of place, lying on the ground over there.
Very out of place.
These flower petals...
Can we pick them up, please? Boggy. That is one suspicious-looking amphibious monster. It's a mysterious creature. Has not been officially sighted for 60 years. Count them up. 60. Alright, Mr. Remington, the boss, and he's been murdered. He wishes you well on your visit to Boggy Bog. His body was found outside his office in the swamp. Remington received 3 small wounds in his chest. 3. Remington has mysterious slime around his wounds. What could that slime be? We will never know.
There's a narrow path here leading up that hill and through the trees. It doesn't look inviting. I'm not sure it's part of the tourist attraction.
Or is it? You didn't answer my question, is it?
Rocks sitting in the water like stepping stones. If that was a natural occurrence, it's a very convenient one.
Do go on.
Rocks sitting in the water like... If that was...
We already heard you say that. Please don't repeat yourself. Let's go the dangerous way. Ooh.
So, this is where they found Remington's body.
Alright, police file. We've already read all this. Any of the 7 people, blah blah blah. Next. So now we have a map. A map of the tourist attraction of Boggy's Bog, generously donated by the mysterious little girl at the entrance. When I'm exploring the swamp, I can access my map from the map button in the corner. Oh, yeah, we can do that.
There are bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door. And back down into those reeds by the water.
I see what you're saying. I get you.
There's an open window above Remington's body.
Go on.
One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside.
No, it totally is. You are quite perceptive indeed, Mr. Detective.
I can't get in here without a key. And I don't feel like kicking the door down. Maybe if I get desperate later on.
Why can't we do it now?
I can't get in here. Maybe...
And there he goes, repeating himself all over again.
I can't... Maybe...
Come on.
There are bizarre... And back down.
Okay. Now we do see that there are people's feet prints, and monsters' footprints.
Ah, some suspects.
They're not suspects, he's got a camera.
Let's get this investigation started.
You're making us go backwards.
Oh?
Alright, let's see. Another suspect for my notebook.
That's a little rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
Maybe not. Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
So would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
I could try.
Trying to be smart
I'm
with
Bobby
us.
Burl, professional cameraman. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm here to investigate last night's murder. Obviously.
Grimoire.
I don't trust him,
Strange.
Grimoire.
Is
He
that
looks
your
like a
first
stale
name?
fish stick. With hair. It's my 23rd name, but it's the one I like the best. First name? What's a first name? It's my second name. Detective is my first name.
It's my second name. Detective is my first name.
What should I talk about? Present a profile. Present a clue. Last night, my job. Where were you last night? Come on, punk, spill the beans.
You were here yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat. Richard Remington was there too.
Remington? You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill. I offered to help, but he just wanted to go back to his office.
Cafe.
He looked like he had a lot on his mind.
He was ill yesterday?
Or in his stomach.
Perhaps it was something he ate.
Okay, we'll play it your way. Oh, and my chat tablet has died. Why do you want to lose internet?
So
How
you
dare
already
you.
told me what you do, but now,
Should we try
why
turning
would a
off back
cameraman
on
be
again?
working here?
I go
Oh,
where I'm needed.
I like
Vincent
you.
wanted to come to the swamp, and I was happy to help.
Vincent Vanderpeer. You mean that man standing on that rock over there?
That's right. I've worked with him for many years.
Is he your boss?
Oh, I don't know about that. We work together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until about a week ago.
Oh, really? But why did you want to come here in the first place?
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
You always carry that camera with you?
Most of the time.
It's suspicious. Let's check something. No, there hasn't been any new chat, so we're good. And I appreciate you guys just coming in and joining. Trust me, it means a lot to me. What's up, Kraft?
I swear you said nude chat. Like,
Nude chat?
nude.
Oh my!
Oh no, not again.
Not again? Oh yes, again.
Oh,
Police box.
yes, again.
What is it? Some evidence from the last night's murder? That's all, folks. I fucked up again.
That's great.
We're gonna present a profile. Let's talk about Baki.
You should ask someone else.
Burl, stop holding such a tight lip.
Try showing it to somebody different.
What's wrong with you? And why are you holding your chin? You don't have one.
A prolific cameraman with exceptional skills at carrying heavy equipment.
Alright. Bobby Burl, you didn't withhold any evidence, and you didn't have any evidence worth holding.
Yes, do you have a message for me?
No, I don't think so.
Then why are you here? I'm incredibly busy.
You don't look it. Who are you anyway?
What a question. You're serious? I am Vincent Vanderpeer,
Chat's
The
so
famous
nice.
movie director?
the artist, the visionary, the auteur.
I see what
I'm
you
a
do,
man
Chad.
of many talents.
Sending out that love.
All the time. Look at that. Man, don't those emotes look banging. Killer. Top notch. State of the art. And that's all done by Gridcore. That was me winking. I wasn't having an aneurysm. It was just me. I was winking. I apologize. Let's hope you have a talent for answering my questions. That is a very talented beard you got, at least. I heard your work was going downhill lately. Alright, so we can either praise him on his beard, we can be a douche, or let's hope you have a talent for answering my question. So it's douche, beard, douche. Crafty?
Yes.
Douche, beard, or douche?
Beard.
Beard it is. That is a very talented beard you've got, at least.
That is a very talented beard you've got, at least.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
But then I'll be too far away to talk to you.
I know.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming?
So I responded with beard, and he came back at me with douche. Not very good. Son of a bitch. Blank has always had permission from. I only recently got permission from. Offered to help. Forced. To leave the swamp forever. To film here in the swamp. To dress up as Boggy. My eyebrows. To film here in the swamp. Bobby Burrow only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp.
Bobby Burrow only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I think that's pretty close.
Maybe.
Bobby Burrow only recently got permission from Officer James to film here in the swamp. Oh, that doesn't make sense, does it?
Nope. What about
Bobby
this?
Burrow only recently got permission from Vincent Vanderpeer to film here in the swamp. What is that? So can Vanderpeer just do whatever he wants? Vincent Vanderpeer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. Vanderpeer has been breaking rules. Or maybe he'll have an excuse.
I think we did a thing. Challenge unlocked. Wasn't given permission to film in the swamp. The challenge topic will now be available when talking to Vincent. Find the truth. Alright, Sir Douche. We got one coming your way. You won't be able to one-up us this time. Okay. Last night.
Were you working yesterday? Here in the swamp, I mean?
Indeed, I was working. Very hard indeed. Well into the night.
What about that beard?
Hard work, is it? Getting to know the swamp?
You jest. But yesterday I was getting even more involved than usual. Yes, difficult to comprehend, I know.
So what kind of work were you doing?
Well, I was, unable to find my faithful cameraman last night. He had hidden himself quite completely from view.
Bobby Burrow, right? Did you need him to film for you?
Always. But being a resourceful type of man, I stepped up and took on the responsibility myself.
Likely
I was filming
story.
in this exact area, in fact.
You were filming? Last night? Here?
Yes, at the time of the murder, I believe. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Now, don't forget, I'm not here to shoot some experimental documentary. I have no interest in late-night surveillance footage.
Did you see anything at all? What is it you were filming?
The water. I was filming the water. It's a fascinating subject, one that has me captivated to the point where
So, you didn't see anything useful? Side there for a minute.
Nothing useful to you, my good detective, but there are some odd sounds on the audio track. Nothing but wild animals going about their nighttime rituals, I'm sure.
Do tell. Nope. We got footage. Footage recorded last night at the exact time of the murder, filmed by Vincent Van Der Peer in the clearing of the west side of the swamp near the crime scene. There is nothing to see, but various clues can be heard on the audio track. Listen to them in order. Tap on the sound to hear it play. Bink! Sounds like a gunshot. Okay. Like a ripping of the curtain. Yeah, it's creaking of the board. Sound good? Okay. Okay. No. No. Dang it. So we got them in order. It goes. Nope. Sounds like something fell on him. Okay.
What's a famous guy like you doing in a place like this?
Quite. I'm sure you're thinking, why doesn't he send an assistant?
Because
But
you're
that's not the way this
Not gonna
director
say it.
works.
But what are you doing?
I'm feeling, I'm experiencing, I'm
A douchebag.
discovering this area, the history, the atmosphere. It's the perfect setting for my next film. I'm on a scouting mission to get to know this swamp before I begin work on the latest masterpiece in a string of masterpieces.
You're making a movie about Boggy. About the swamp creature?
Of course. He's a fascinating individual, isn't he?
Oh
So
my.
mysterious.
No idea.
Get a grip, Van Der Peer.
Is that your cameraman over there?
Yes, that's right. Bobby Burl, my faithful right-hand man. Well, faithful enough, you know.
No, I don't know.
He's an expert cameraman. Really knows his trade, of course. But he gets a bit muddled when it comes to priorities.
Sure.
Like how? You mean he's lazy? He doesn't look lazy. He looks a bit scary.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. He just has a little hobby that sometimes distracts him from his work. But I wouldn't want anyone else shooting for me.
Is there something I should ask the cameraman?
Okay. So useless. Van Der Peer lied to me because Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night.
Vincent Van Der Peer lied to me because Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Maybe I just need to change one thing.
Oh. These two positions?
Bobby Burrell lied to me because Vincent Vanderpeer was nowhere to be found last night. No.
Oh, told me that, Bobby.
Vincent Vanderpeer told me that Bobby Burrell was nowhere to be found last night. Simple enough. What was Mr. Burrell doing last night that meant he couldn't help out his boss?
If we would have paid more attention, well, we, as being me, could answer that easily. Challenge unlocked. Burrell was not able to help Vanderpeer with the filming last night. Why? Because he was nowhere to be found. The challenge topic will now be available when talking to Burrell. Find the truth. Well, Mr. Burrell?
Vincent's work, I see. I'm glad he knows how to use the camera at least.
What do you think all those noises are?
Well, judging by the time this was recorded, I'd be able to make a pretty good guess.
Go on.
The famous director, and my friend.
I heard from Mr. Vanderpeer over there that you were nowhere to be found last night.
Didn't I say I was at the cafe?
Yeah, you did. But your director needed you for some filming, and he couldn't find you. What were you doing that was so important?
Well, let's see. After I ate, I had a walk around the swamp. I didn't have my
Go
camera,
on.
so I was free to stretch my legs for once.
Where was your camera? Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No, not all the time.
Point, you lost in the swamp, and went to look for it. You left it with Vanderpeer, and he used it instead.
You left it with Vanderpeer, and he used it instead that night.
That's right, he was looking after that camera. So I went for a late-night stroll. This place is beautiful in the evenings.
You just walked around? You didn't do anything? Didn't see anyone?
Well,
Did you?
I can't say that. I have various ways to pass the time, you know.
Go on. Vanderpeer said you had a hobby on the side.
Vanderpeer said you had a hobby on the side.
Is that what he said? Well, yes, he's right. I brought 2 cameras with me when I came here. I left my video camera, yes.
What were you
but
filming?
I have another one. It's much smaller, and it only takes black and white photographs. You know the kind I mean?
A really
Like
old one?
nudes?
Yes, I suppose so. I've always enjoyed traditional photography, and this place is a wonderful opportunity to take some pictures of a natural environment.
So, you were having some time off to take black and white photographs? For fun?
Only one photograph. You have to be disciplined when you're not using a digital camera.
Can I see it?
Of course. I took it near the woods at the back of the swamp. It's quite an interesting shot, but the light qualities weren't perfect. Here we are. Feel free to take a look.
Oh, I intend to. Mr. Fish Stick? With a face and eyebrows and hair?
Wait, what?
What is this?
This is a photo?
How?
I haven't developed it yet. I only took it last night.
Okay.
Just brush the developing fluid over the photo to reveal the image.
You're gonna make me do this. Yeah, we ain't gonna do that.
What? Is that Boggy? The swamp creature's just standing in the water?
It could be. Personally, I'm not convinced, but I'll let you decide for yourself.
Really? A blurry photograph taken by Bobby Burrell shortly before the murder. It shows something that looks like Boggy in the woods at the back of the swamp. The being in the photo seems to have long legs. Look at them gams. Whew. Look at them gams. 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 Lo challenge unlocked. Alright, douchebeard.
I heard this isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
Remington never found out about your previous attempts. Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past. You tried to film here before that camera broke.
Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Oh, that. Nothing but the natural process of being in a profession like mine.
Sure.
Every situation
story.
simply requires the right approach before the gears start turning smoothly. You understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want you filming here? And why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know. There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
Really?
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would
It
you
is.
say that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his way.
Very, very suspicious.
I wonder how that happened.
He probably did something foul and carnal.
Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper to draw the idea.
Okay. I am famous, I'm the boss. Promised him sexy time. Promised to hurt him. Gave him flowers and they both liked each other. Gave him money.
Right. That's the one. I think you bribed Remington to get the filming rights.
Well, bribe is a strong word.
So
it was
we were
just
right.
a little arrangement between friends. Nothing worth getting upset about. I simply promised him a cut of my next movie's profits. It made
Sure.
sense, since he owned the area anyway. Just a favor for a favor.
Yeah?
So you would have owed him money.
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time, either.
You make for one scummy bearded douchebag. Make the rest of us with beards look bad. Alright. Well, it was going to be a short one either way. Merry Christmas, everyone. Glad you can join if you joined. And we'll catch you in the next one. Just remember, if you're going to do anything, make it classic. Until next time, we're going to say bye-bye. So, see you next time. Catch you in the next one.